Buddha was to give a talk one day. Thousands of disciples had come from miles around. People with utmost zeal were waiting to listen to him. So, one thing was unusual that day. Buddha was carrying a flower in his hand. Never before had he carried anything in his hand. So, people thought someone might have presented to him. So Buddha came and he sat under the tree. People waited and waited, but he did not speak. He wouldn't even look at them. He just went on looking at the flower. Minutes passed, then hours. Everyone became restless. Breaking the cult, a man named Mahakashyap laughed out loud. Everyone had their eyes on that mystical man. How can an ordinary man like Buddha, like Mahakashyap, laugh at Buddha? It was so absurd and provoking. It was so disrespectful. But to everyone's surprise, Buddha called him up, gave him the flower, and said to the gathered crowd, "Whatsoever can be said through words, I have said to you, and which cannot be said through words, I give it to Mahakashyap. I hand over the key to Mahakashyap. Contest chair and my dear friends, nothing much is known about Mahakashyap. Great scholars like Sariputta and Moggalayan were there. Buddha could have easily handed the gift to any of these, but he didn't. The story is infamous for the simple reason, because the man was infamous. Had it been a great scholar, it would have gone down into the books as transcendence of wisdom. In today's world, what is that? Attracts us so much to be part of something, to at least be someone. Fear of walking alone, fear of being the odd man out, fear of not being remembered, fear of not being famous. All of us diligently strive hard to be one of them. Go great lengths to be in the crowd. Why? Because we have been taught that we are stronger together. But with this trait of group belongingness, we have restricted our minds. Millions are traveling along the same route to be famous, to be recognized. We have made ourselves as chapters of a textbook. And that textbook dictates our childhood, our marriage, our work life, our kids, their kids. It's omnipresent. Everything is predefined. Every relation is predecided. If you dare to challenge something, if you dare to break the stereotype, you'll be thrown out of the community. People say to change is to challenge, and to challenge is to change. But in today's world, challenge is nothing more than a scavenge. But there are odd men out who don't belong to anything, they just belong to themselves. And one such odd man out is Galileo. He challenged the world. The world before Galileo believed that sun orbited the earth. This man stepped in and realized that it wasn't that way. He realized that it was earth was orbiting the sun. During Galileo's time, Catholic Church was a very powerful thing. And it taught that earth was at the center of the universe. And they warned Galileo not to write that earth orbited the sun. But he did. And he was in the jail for doing that. But that one odd man changed the future of astronomy. Just by thinking independently, just as Mahakashyap laughed independently. Thousands were there. Everybody was restless. He couldn't contain himself looking at the foolishness of the crowd. They were at ease when Buddha was speaking. Now they are restless when he was silent. When something could be delivered, they were not open to it. And when nothing could be delivered, they were waiting. He knew that the key cannot be communicated verbally. The more you say it, the more difficult it becomes. Because you and Buddha live in such different dimensions. He had the courage to laugh. And so do you. Not to laugh, but to walk your own path. To be fearless. You don't have to believe things just because your family believes it, your community believes it, your nation believes it. Do they believe in you? Guess not. When you feel it's burning out, people say it won't turn out. When in doubt, be the odd man out.